Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Satchidananda Rupaya, Vishvotpatyadi Hetave, Tapatraya Vinashaya, Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha, Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha, Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. We are going to start 39th or 40th verse, but last time we saw the verse which is very, very popular, which you all have heard many times. Sukha dukkhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yuddhaya yujyasva naiva papamavapsyasi. Here it was told that we must hold both pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat as same, alike, meaning you stand apart. Don't give too much importance to victory and get disturbed by defeat. If you get gain, yes, I did it. If I don't get, if there is loss, go into depression. If you get pleasure because the results have come the way you wanted it, or the food is tasting the way you like it, or you're listening what you are liking, then you are happy. But if some statement is made which is challenging to your intellect, then you check out of that listening, and then sleep comes. Simple. So here the teacher, Bhagwan is telling, Krishna is telling that Sukha Dukkha Same Krutva. Same means remain equanimous, stand in the middle, and that is the war. Tato Yuddhaya Yujyasva. This is the war that we are fighting within ourselves, of remaining in the middle, not swaying like a pendulum to left or right, to between the dualities. Instead, we are that one who is undisturbed by joys and sorrows, gain and loss, victory and defeat, or waking and sleeping, or all opposites, inside, outside, hot and cold, hunger and thirst, honor or dishonor, everything we have to take it in the same stride way, because in the end all of these come and go. They are never permanent. So that which is not permanent, why get hooked onto it? And how do you get hooked onto it? How do you get hooked onto anything? By giving value and importance. And Hari Om, come in. Hari Om. बैठ जाओ, इधर कुर्सी है. हाँ, यहाँ पे भी एक कुर्सी है. तुमको बैठना है तो उधर बैठ जाओ. Or you want to give the lecture? No? So our attention is only on not giving value to the opposites. And by doing that, what will happen? No memories will be created, no likes and dislikes will be created, no impressions will be created. What will happen if no impressions are created on the mind? No memories are created in the mind because you are in the poise, you are in the center, unaffected, undisturbed, unhooked by all the opposites that the world is throwing at you. But what will happen to you?
We live it at the
You are in the living in the present moment. You will not be at the mercy of the memories. Those memories then and later period of time when everything is conducive, they appear as desires. See, understand this. What we are living in this world at a relationship level, at what sukha kachara, gila kachara. Remember from the all the possessions and relations. That rule of engagement is different. Here, Gita in the second chapter itself, Bhagwan is telling your rule of engagement should be that you are centered, that you are undisturbed, that you are non-reactionary, that you are not hijacked by any of the opposites in the world. Because that is detrimental to your happiness. When you get hijacked by any of these, which means you think that these things will give me happiness. And therefore, you are forgetting that you are the source of happiness, you are of the nature of happiness, and now you have forgotten that. And by giving value to the various opposites, sukha, dukkha, labha, joys, what is that? Pleasure and pain, joys and sorrows, gain and loss, victory and defeat. So this continuous awareness of remaining in the center, tato yuddhaya yujyasva. This is the war. And this is what is being told to Arjuna, and through Arjuna it is being told to us, that what you are living on a daily basis is a war. Not outside. Outside what is happening is only a reflection of what is going on inside. See? So, sort out your mind. And how to sort out of your mind? Come in the center. Go on holiday. Come. So in this way, therefore this equanimity, samay krutva samata becomes the equanimity, and this equanimity, it becomes the means, it becomes the goal, it becomes and this equanimity becomes everything for a seeker. Being centered, being in the poise, not, and it cannot be that, oh, there is something, this is a cup, this is a table, I can feel it, I can touch it. Samta you cannot feel. Samta is a state of mind. And what is that state of mind? Which is unaffected by anything. So are you not, then what is the life living like that, where you are not enjoying anything, you are not reacting to anything, you are not enjoying the relations, you are not enjoying the possessions, you are not, yaar, mirch masala to chahiye jeevan mein. If mirch masala is not there, then what's the point? No. When you come into the center, then you can play the role any way you want. And it will, because you are living in the moment, you will enjoy playing, the role will express with even greater intensity. See? And in this way, so if we want to bring out the best in ourselves, this is the way. Not by reaction, not by value giving, not by getting attached, not by getting hooked, not by getting hijacked or kidnapped. We can use many words. Sometimes desires come and they hijack or the kidnap the I with such intensity that we are unable to catch ourselves, So it's a practice, day in, day out, every moment remain aware and remain in the center. And in this way, as we come to the center, then only you have the freedom to understand the scriptures. You have the freedom of what your purpose is. It becomes clear when your mind is uncluttered, when your mind is centered. It is not getting swayed by this or that. Then clarity will automatically come. See? And where clarity comes, inspiration happens. Inspiration expresses. You're happy for no reason. You're content. But if it's the other way, then should I not? Then it's all foggy mind. Then it's all confused mind. Then it's doubtful mind. Why? It's at the mercy of the opposites. So get and only by living a life of inspiration, then it is worth living. Otherwise, continuously in self-pity. We all know people who are in self-pity. Someone has lost his job, someone has divorced, someone's near and dear has passed away, someone has an accident, and it goes on because problems will keep coming. And you are wanting attention. मेरे साथ ऐसे हो गया, मेरे साथ वैसे हो गया. This has happened, that has happened. I have divorced, I have got married again. How much? Continuously wanting attention, continuously wanting babysitting. Get out of it. You have to live a life should be lived with inspiration. And inspiration should not come from something or someone. Inspiration must come because it's your nature. And the more you come into the center of yourself, your mind remains non-reactive, more inspiration will come. Then you will watch how the Lord is functioning through this equipment. See? Continuing, we saw this verse. Now, understand, Shoka Moha. Shoka Moha is what? Shoka is grief, Moha is delusion. Shoka Moha is outside, and Raga, which leads to joys and sorrows. Or Shoka Moha is outside, and we have to go beyond that. And how does it express? How this duality expresses in our life? Sukha Dukkha. Sukha Dukkha comes from outside. And what is the cause of Sukha Dukkha? Again, I am going to repeat a little bit, but in different words. It is Raga Dvesha. When we create attachments and dislikes, I like this, I dislike this. Today's all children, I'm sorry, you're here, your fault. All children, I don't like this, I like this. I hate this. Such a powerful emotion. It's very, very detrimental to your mental peace. Very detrimental. You may use prefer. I don't prefer this, I don't prefer that. Or I prefer this, I don't prefer that. But to say I hate, it has become a takiya kalam nowadays. Every child uses that. For small things they hate. That rock coming because of which they tripped, I hate that. If the pant is put out for drying and it is a little bit wet, I hate this. The bag is heavy going to school, I hate that. If the teacher is not making you interested in the topic, I hate the teacher. And therefore I hate the subject. This is not the way. Raga, Dvesha, likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes are created because of our value giving to whatever is coming from the world towards us. And these likes and dislikes become the cause of joys and sorrows outside. Joys and sorrows are outside, likes and dislikes are inside. Stop this cycle. How do you stop? Samay Kritva. Sukha Dukkha Same Kritva, Labha Labhau Same Kritva, Jaya Jaya Ajaya Same Kritva, Tato Yuddhaya. Keep fighting. What do you mean by keep fighting? We want peace in this world. Yes. Keep fighting for that peace, and that peace is possible only when you are in the center, not otherwise. And that will automatically reveal itself in that mind which has found the center within itself, instead of getting affected by all the opposites. In that center, automatically peace, contentment, tranquility, inspiration, self-confidence, self-esteem, everything is there itself. You don't have to seek it outside in order to be complete. You are complete whether you like it or not. Before birth also you are complete, after birth also you are complete, after death also you will be complete, between birth and death also you are complete. Recognize this. But your peer pressure, the stress of studies, the stress of everything, so many things are going on in the world. So, is there a way that we sometimes, when we want to do this Samay Kritva, when we want to do, when we want to come into the center, till here, from the till the what do you call 38th verse? This was 38th verse. Till here, the what is the truth, and what is the inquiry into the world, and what is the inquiry into the tattva, that is the essence of ourselves, that was given. And now this is being summarized in the 39th verse, and here it is told, Esha, repeat after me. Esha te bihita sankhye, Esha te bihita sankhye, buddhir yoge tvimam shrunu, buddhir yoge tvimam shrunu, buddhya yukto yaya partha, buddhya yukto yaya partha, karma bandham prahasyasi, karma bandham prahasyasi. Together, Esha te bihita sankhye, buddhir yoge tvimam shrunu, buddhya yukto yaya partha, karma bandham prahasyasi. So, did we do this verse last week? Yes. We did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So, Jnaneshwari Maharaj says for this verse, what has been told to you so far is the Sankhya. He is telling the summary. What is Sankhya? Sankhya means proper placement of everything. There is a garden and there is a jungle. What is the difference between garden and jungle? Jungle, everything is growing everywhere. What is a garden? Everything is properly placed. You can navigate through the garden, go from one end to the other end. Isn't it? It looks beautiful. Jungle has its own wildness. But garden, you can go from here, you can appreciate the different flowers and trees that have been planted when you go to Melbourne, Botanical Garden. Everything has been placed exactly the same way. Sankhya Yoga means when everything in this universe, what is that? What the world is, and what the tattva, the essence, who am I, that all these, and who God is. So there are 3-4 things. What are the things? What is Jiva? Jiva is individual. What is Jagata? What is the world? Who is Ishvara? Who is the Lord? What is the relationship between Jiva and Jagat? That means individual and the world. What is our relationship between each one of us is an individual, and we are surrounded by this world. So what should be our relationship? That has to be clear. What is the relationship between the world and the Lord? That should be clear. What is the relationship between Lord and us? That should be clear. And what sadhana we should do, what practices we should do, that should be clear. What is the purpose of our life? That should be clear. So when everything here, when we say Sankhya, Sankhya means the proper placement of everything in this outside world and the inner world, that is in our mind, where everything is placed, that is properly taken care of, and that has been told by the Lord to Arjuna till the previous verse. Imbued with this knowledge, O Partha, you will cast off the bonds of action by practicing this, by keeping this attitude that has been told from verse 10 up till 38. He's saying that the karma binds, karma phala binds. Action. What is action? We have seen it before. I'll explain again. Karma is activity. Karma is movement. Movement is happening where? It is happening at body level, it is happening at speech level, and it is happening at mind level. So what is, hands are moving, legs are moving, and you say, I am moving. Breath is moving and you say, I am breathing. You did not create the breath, it's happening by itself. Eyes are blinking and you say, I am blinking. But they are blinking by themselves. You did not put any energy or effort in blinking. You are sneezing or coughing and you say, I am coughing, I am sneezing. You are not putting any effort, it's happening. So here the idea is, the scriptures have divided these three. What are the three avenues where movement happens? Body. In that body, the senses and everything is included. Second is the speech, because we communicate. Speech is nothing but grossified thoughts. Thoughts, when they become crystallized, they appear as words from our mouth. And the last one is the thoughts in our mind. Thoughts are moving, speech is moving, body is moving. This is where three levels, three places where the karma is taking place or activity is taking place. If we take ownership of this activity, it is called as karma. If we don't take ownership of this activity, then it is called activity. It's called kriya. Kriya also gives a result. Karma also gives a result. Kriya with doership is called karma. Karma without doership is called kriya. See, both of them give result, but karma phala is binding. It leaves a memory in our mind. It leaves an impression in our mind. But kriya phala is non-binding. Kriya phala is non-binding. It doesn't leave a memory. You want to say something? No. It does not leave an impression behind in our mind. And in this way, here it is told that, O Partha, you will cast off all the bonds of action. This is the action means which binds you. How it binds you? Through karma phala, through result. When we live our life with result orientation, we are digging a grave for ourselves. And it will tell in the next verse. Then how should we live in this life? Because if you keep putting attention on the result, or you keep putting attention, I want joys, I don't want sorrows, I will do only what I like, I will not do what I dislike, you are going to get so entangled in life. The mind is going to be so many likes and dislikes, phobias, fears, attachments, and dislikes and likes. That it's such a load for the mind to carry, and such people are unable to sleep at night. Then they have psychological problems. Then they take drugs. Then they take drinks. Then they go climbing mountains for some rush, so that they feel, we go to Kailash to feel empty. संविदा कहाँ है? हाँ। इधर साइड में क्यों बैठा? मेरे को शक्ल भी नहीं दिख रही तुम्हारी। अच्छा, पीछे दीवार है। हाँ? So we'll seek out some places where we can drop off all this load. And every day we are doing that when we go to sleep. So is there a way that while living we can be free of all this load? Of responsibility, of relationship, of possessions, of likes and dislikes, of joys and sorrows. All the likes on the Facebook and whatever, all the other. Today we opened Instagram account. उसमें भी like आता है क्या? अरे तेरी की. But my Instagram account is empty. Nobody has joined yet. You have to join or they join themselves?
No, they join themselves.
They join themselves. Okay. तो अभी तक तो कोई नहीं है.
But you have to send them the, the QR code or the link.
अच्छा.
So they, otherwise, how will they know?
I'll have to find someone to do that for me. Anyway, so is there a way? Can you think of a way? I'm asking. Floor is open. Is there a way that while we are living in our daily life, not waiting for sleep when we offload all the problems of our life, including body, breath, I'm living or not living, everything is dropped in sleep. Is there a way while living we can drop everything and be free?
Just letting the activity happen.
Namasmara.
Just in the presence.
You're still doing something. You're still doing something.
Learn to become a witness.
Learn to be a witness.
Don't take ownership.
Huh?
Don't take ownership.
Don't take ownership. Yes. All these are good. But we haven't learned. We are still in second chapter. So we haven't learned how to not to take ownership. That is the Arjuna's problem. His problem is he wants to check out when the final hour in his life, which is on the battleground, has come. He has decided not to fight. Krishna wants to inspire him to fight. Then how do you fight when you have to kill? When you have to kill.
Perform your duty without expectation.
Perform your duty without your expectation. But is that possible? Try. Easier said than done. Yes. Because as much I am teaching without expectation, but I wait for your response. Expectation is there. If you don't respond, then what is the other way?
Live in the present moment.
All that is that those things happen. You cannot create living in the present.
Think of the Lord.
You cannot stop working. You cannot stop performing action or activity, isn't it? And you, as much as we may say, give up doership, try. It is very difficult. Most of the times it is difficult to give up doership. This principle is okay, that activity without doership will not be binding. But how do you give up doership? Then what do I do? How do I take my attention away from the results? Everything I do is for a result. I cook for a result, I give lecture for a result, I go to sleep for a result, I want to be refreshed tomorrow morning. I take a break in the afternoon also for a result because I want to be fresh for the class. Everything is for result. Then how do I live in a way where no impressions are going to be created? And even if impressions are created, they are not binding. They are not making you entangled. They are not hijacking you. What is the way? Perform everything for the Lord. Everything. Your attention cannot be that when I am in the temple, I am with the Lord. When I am driving, I have to drive. How can Lord drive? Even that also. every breath, every thought, good or bad or ugly, every action, sometimes by mistake, no, we know that we should not step. I can see some ants there and the step falls there only. And ants die. Guilt comes, isn't it? Because I put my foot there. And in that jumping around, again it falls on top of other ants. So how do you get out of all this? By seeing the hand of Lord in everything. That thought is because of the Lord, the Ishvara. That speech is because of the it is offer it to him. Till this doership is there, offer the thoughts to the Lord. That every thought that is coming in your mind, offer it to the Lord. This is a feeling. No, with every thought you're not saying, I offer to the Lord, I offer to the Lord. No. It's a background feeling that this thought which is coming in my mind, it has been inspired by the Lord, good or bad. Because Lord is everything. There is nothing outside of the Lord, isn't it? Then He is this thought also. You think God only created good people? He created bad people also. He created gods also. He created the demons also. Yes, He takes the side of the gods. That's a different matter. But from His point of view, He is equal towards both. He does not have likes or dislike toward gods or demons, asuras. Just like sukha dukkha, just like we are being asked, don't have like or dislike towards joys or sorrows, gain or loss. Bhagwan, He has created the whole creation. He does. And how did He create the creation? Out of Himself. How can He have, I don't like this part of my creation, I don't like that part of my creation? As long as you're carrying the fecal matter inside the body, the moment it comes out of your body, I hate it. I don't like the smell. As long as the vomit is inside, everything is good. But the moment vomit comes out, I don't like it. So Bhagavan is not like that. He is having that equanimous vision. Because He knows everything is not outside of Him. Is this creation not outside of you? I'm asking you people. How? Suddenly we are taking a big jump. But because we are here for karma at the moment. So everything has to be, as long as this doership is there, I is there. I have to get up, I have to go to sleep, I have to study, I have to drive the car. I don't want to come to the satsang. Why Mummy is taking me to the satsang? Mummy, again and again, look, Mummy, when are we leaving? 10 o'clock. Oh God. So till this I is there, till then the safest way for us to function in this life is offer that I, because that I is continuously performing some action, offer that I and the action at the feet of the Lord. Do it for the Lord. And then as you keep doing it, again and again, never deviating your attention. That's the war. If you miss, impressions will be found. If it's surrendered to the Lord or it is done for the Lord, no responsibility. But when you do it for the Lord, you do it perfectly. Whatever you are doing, mind will become free. Mind will become empty. Because why? Lord is the all-knowing principle. He knows what is right and what is wrong. He created the creation. So we give up taking the ownership of activity by offering everything to the Lord. Tera tujhko arpan kya lage mera. Dekho. And that is what is going to be told in the next verse. Let's see.
Swamiji,
Oh,
if we say that we are I offer also, that I become strong, isn't it?
I never said I offer. I said have the feeling behind and keep performing action. I never said I offer. That is what people are doing. And it is not wrong to say I offer also, because very beginner will only, just like Ratnakar Daku, when he was asked to chant the name of Ram to purify himself, he said, I can't do it. I can't take the name of the Lord. Then what can you? So that teacher then gave him Mara. So same way, in the utter beginning, when you are just a beginner, if this question is there that I have to offer, it's okay. Better than I am doing it. So when we say kayena vacha manasendriyairva buddhyatmana va prakrute swabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai narayanayeti samarpayami. Isn't it? Karomi. So I am doing whatever I am doing, knowingly or unknowingly, I offer it at the feet of the Narayana. We say that. So I am doing the puja, I am doing all the paraphernalia I have collected, I have bought the statue, I have bought the photograph, I have made the altar, I am doing all the puja. That feeling of I is there initially. If that feeling of I is not there, puja will not be completed. You will get absorbed. See? So in this, so here, then whatever results when we have this buddhi yoga, it was told, when we have this buddhi, intellect or intelligence, where we are offering everything to the Lord, then whatever the Lord gives you, how will you take it? As prasad. This is called prasad buddhi. Then you will not fight with anything that is happening in your life. Why? It is prasad. If fever has come, it is prasad. If tiredness has come, it is prasad. If a lot of energy is there, it is prasad. If gain is there, it is prasad. If loss is there, it is prasad. See? This attitude of prasad, buddhi, that everything, every breath is a prasad, every thought is a prasad, every word coming out of your mouth is his prasad, every activity that is happening, health, ill health, everything is prasad. And for this does not mean that we keep doing the wrong things and expect Bhagavan's prasad to come in our life. When you go to the temple, you don't go in your night dress. Did you go to temple today? No, party. But when we go to the temple, we are at our best. We are at our best. India mein to all the gold and everything they wear and go. You are at your best. So when you are offering something to the Lord, you offer the best. With the best intention, with the best attitude, with the best surrender, you perform the action. And you keep refining it, keep making it better and better and better and better. Many times you will fall. Many times you will forget, but keep making it better and better. What is better? Not the action, your attitude behind the action. That is more important. What is the intention behind the action? Because in the end, like Kathopanishad, Nachiketa asked, "Oh Lord of Death, please tell me what is beyond, what is other than dharma and adharma. That is worthy of knowing. That which is beyond dharma and adharma." See, everything, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, Dharma is righteousness. Artha is wealth. Kama is desires. Whether they are worldly desires or relationship desires or godly desires. And then last is mumukshutvam or moksha. Moksha is a desire for liberation, an urgency for liberation. All these four require efforts. I comes up. I am studying the scriptures. I am earning wealth. I have to satisfy my desires. I have to satisfy the desires of other people and build an ashram or build a temple. I have to realize myself in this lifetime. It's a desire. It will make you, where I is there, effort is there. Where effort is there, tiredness will be there. Where tiredness is there, exhaustion will be there. See? And we are wanting what? An inexhaustible energy wherein we are not tired. Whether there is tiredness or no tiredness, we don't lose the plot. See? So, all this, puja, japa, chanting the name of the Lord, coming to scriptures, studying of scriptures, all this requires effort. Now you are listening to me, you have a certain period of time of concentration. After 45-50 minutes, 1 hour, you will check out. Your attention will go, what is in the kitchen, man? It is natural. In school also it was like that. There it was even faster. After 15 minutes only we were looking outside the windows when we are going to get into the ground. See? So stamina is not there. Now we have a little bit of stamina because we have grown up. So this effort has to become effortless avoidance. So you put so much effort to go to sleep. You will go from here. Why can't you sleep here in the class? You can. But you will go from here, drive all the way home, then you will change into your night clothes, then you will get into your bed, you will take a comfortable position, and then you will think. And what is making you do all this? The desire to sleep. All the efforts that you are putting is because you want to sleep. But you are putting efforts, no? But while you are putting efforts, have you slept? No. And if someone says, oh, hey, you did not lock the door, put the lights off. Wife tells the husband. He says, you do it. Why? He's feeling sleepy. Don't disturb me. I already got into the bed. See? But when you have taken all those put efforts, then you start thinking of sleep. You are ready to surrender to sleep. And when you surrender to sleep, or sleep takes over your mind, then nothing about the world remains in your mind. That you are a man or a woman, whether you are a body, male or a female, whether you are living or dead, whether you are teenage or old age, whether you are healthy or unhealthy, whether you have exam or no exam, whether you are working or not working. Nothing. Your mind is zero, isn't it? So when did you get the joy of sleep? Only when the mind became zero. Till you are putting efforts, the joy was not possible. When you gave up efforts, and that also you could not do, you were only thinking. And in that thinking of the sleep, somewhere sleep takes over. Similarly, when you are continuously thinking and offering everything to the Lord, somewhere along the way, the Lord will take over. And when the Lord takes over, you are functioning dynamically in this life, but you are not attached to anything in this life. That point is told here. 40th verse, isn't it? 39th verse हमने किया था ना? हाँ. कहाँ गया? नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात् टुगेदर नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. He says, in the 40th, in this there is no loss of effort nor lapse by non-performance. Even a little of this yogi saves one from great fear. Our problem that if I don't do this, what will happen? If I don't lock the door of the house while sleeping, then thieves will come inside the house. And if someone comes and kills and takes away all the money that we have stashed in the behind the walls. If I don't lock the garage, then the car will go out. Oh, did you do it? Did you check it again? Check it again. We are living out of fear. This fear has to go out. This fear comes only by engaging with duality, with the world. But when you have accepted everything is nothing but the Lord, and the Lord is playing with Himself. He is the thoughts, He is the speech, He is the actions, He is the people, He is the five elements, He is everything, because He made the creation out of Himself through His Shakti. Then automatically fear goes away. Everything is taken care of by Him. If everything is taken away, where is the question of my responsibility? Where is the question of mine? Fear comes when if I have something and I'm going to lose it, then fear comes. That point is made here. We'll read the Jnaneshwari Maharaj's commentary on it. तैसे ऐहिकतरी न नशे आणि मोक्षू तो उरला असे जेथ पूर्वानुक्रमु दिसे चोखाळत कर्माधारे राहाटिजे परिकर्म फळन निरीक्षिजे जैसा मंत्रज्ञुन बंधिजे भूतबाधा तिया परिजे सुबुद्धी आपुलालिया निरवधी हा असतांची उपाधी हा कळू न सके जेथ न संचरे पुण्य पाप जे सूक्ष्म अति निष्कंप गुणत्रयादी लेप न लगती जेथ अर्जुना ते पुण्यवशे जरी अल्पची हृदयी बुद्धी प्रकाशे तरी अशेष ही नाशे samsara bhaya. He says, by this Sankhya Yoga, one does not miss worldly pleasures nor liberation. Why? Everything is Him only. Everything is Him only. Who? The Ishvara. Do you miss anything when you are dreaming? You have a wonderful children who are very, very obedient, and you have a husband who listens to you, you have a house with lot of wealth, and then someone comes and steals everything and you wake up. After that, do you miss them?
No.
Can you? Thank God. You don't miss them. Do you remember how they look like? Do you remember how the house looked like? Do you remember how your children look like? Do you remember how your body looked like? Do you remember whether you are a male or a female? Maybe for a second or 2 seconds you might remember. After half a minute, 15 seconds, everything is clean slate. Mind cannot remember even the best of the dreams, isn't it? Exactly the same way. When everything is done for the Lord, for the sake of the Lord, all the actions are performed, keeping Him in mind, that as long as the eye is there, I am offering it to Him. And whatever the world is giving us, taking it as His prasad. Slowly, slowly, our mind gets disinterested in the world of names and forms, and it gets focused on the Lord. And as the mind gets focused on the Lord, the mind becomes not only disinterested. What is purification? Where when mind becomes focused, it is not distracted by unwanted thoughts in the mind. It is only thinking of the Lord. Then such mind is a single-pointed mind. Such mind is a purified mind. Such mind is an expanded mind. Such mind is an inspired mind. Such mind is a self-confident mind. Such mind is a fearless mind. I can keep going. That's the knack we have to develop. We use this whenever it suits us. Not all the time. We have to use it all the time. We have to have that attitude all the time. And therefore here he says, by this yoga, one does not miss worldly pleasures nor liberation. Neither you are hankering for the goodies of the world, nor you are hankering for liberation. Meaning, when you are in this world, you become detached from the world because your focus is on the Lord, and you are not even looking towards liberation. Because for liberation also, I have to do pranayam, I have to do japa, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to. But here, when this attitude in the back of my mind is that everything is Lord's, then I even don't want liberation. Why? He will decide when it has to come. Someone just SMS'd me, Swamiji, in this new year, please bless me that I will realize in this lifetime itself. लोग बोलते हैं, उनको झटका देना पड़ेगा. I cannot bless. See? So what I told you just now, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, all these require efforts. Where there is efforts, there is binding, there is crystallization of your personality. So maybe as you move towards very many yogis are very egoistic, because I have done 30 years of standing on one leg. I have lived under the ground without breathing for 14 days. I was in hibernation. तो तीर मार लिया यार. I have gone Kailash 5 times, 7 times, 13 times. तीर मार लिया. What have you achieved by that? If the love for the Lord and the vision has not transformed, that everything is happening by His will, not our will. If this has not happened, a trip was a waste. Yatra was a waste. That whatever sadhana, that puja is a waste, that japa is a waste. It's not a waste. Something will be there. But you will never reach the destination. What is the destination? What is the destination? You are the destination unto yourself. What is the destination of a wave? It wants to realize the Lord, the ocean. How far is the wave from the ocean? I'm asking. Simple. I'm asking her.
How far is the wave?
How far is the wave from the ocean?
It's in the ocean, isn't it?
It is in the ocean, isn't it? So does it need to do anything in order to realize the ocean? No. See, that much. We don't have to do anything in order to realize God, in order to be happy, in order to be realized. We are already. Then why are we stuck? Why are we having all these different personalities, because we are not identified with the ocean. We are not thinking of the ocean all the time. We don't accept that I am one with the ocean. Oh, ocean, Bhagwan has all these qualities. I don't have any quality. Why you feel that you don't have any of those qualities of the Lord? Because your attention on this form. That I was born, that I'm going to die. Ocean never born, never dies. Your attention is on yourself. Shift your attention. How do you shift your attention? Like in deep sleep. In sleep, you are the happiest. And there, no attention, the form of the body doesn't come in your mind. So become so focused on the Lord, so surrendered to the Lord, so at one ment with the idea that the Lord is, that He is all pervasive, He is everywhere, inside, outside, above, below, everywhere. That you are in Him. You don't have to reach Him. Just like that wave is in the ocean. See, the relationship between a wave and a wave is what? That of suspicion. आया दादा मेरा सामान लेने अभी इसको मैं दिखाता हूँ. हाँ? Suspicion and doubt. What is the relationship between a wave and an ocean? That of surrender, that of meekness, that He is great, I am nobody, He is my source, He is my cause, I am His effect. What is the relationship? How does ocean look at a wave? हाँ भाई ये चुटकी पुटकी कौन है? ऐसे बोलते हैं क्या वो? He sees it as a glory of his own being. If it was Lord and the individual devotee, or it is the ocean and the wave, it will be love, that of compassion, attitude of compassion towards the wave. And what is the attitude of water? Water's attitude towards the wave, water's attitude towards the ocean. From water's point of view, they don't exist. They are only names. So when we become focused on the Lord, this is an interim position till we come to water. So individual, total is the Ishvara, the Lord, and the absolute is the pure consciousness, the truth, etc. So when you are part of the total consciousness, or you can, because you want to relate with someone, something, so we give it a name, Ishvara, God, Lord. So Lord, you are in the Lord, you are not outside the Lord. You don't have to reach Lord. That wave is in the ocean. There is no part of the wave which is outside ocean. But it doesn't recognize that. We also don't recognize that. Why? I. So this I has to be dissolved, and therefore this whole scheme is being given. So once we understand, see, when you are a doctor, you are whatever in each job, you are a nurse, etc. Whatever jobs you are doing, if you know what is required to be done, if you know the ingredients that are required, you know where to get those ingredients, what they are for, then your job becomes easy, isn't it? But if everything is lying everywhere, then your performance will not be 100% in life. So Sankhya Yoga means proper placement of the Jeev, Jagat, Ishvara, and the relationship between each other, and keeping this in mind all the time, not only in a class. Even when you are performing out there in the world, even after this class when you are eating, that time, even now when you are listening, what is your attitude? Oh, this is very interesting. Thank God I came to the class. That means, or is your attention that everything is happening within the totality, and I am also the totality, Swamiji is also the totality, That totality is also the speech. That totality is also the hearing ability in each one of us. So totality teaching totality. Totality understanding totality. Totality playing with totality. Playing with itself. If this attitude is there, very quickly mind will get purified. Purpose of karma yoga is this, to purify to such an extent that your mind becomes completely, in spite of the thoughts, in spite of the opposites, you come into the center point, you become equanimous so that you can take the next jump. And what is the next jump? From the ocean to the water. Being the water. That's the next jump. See? Someone was saying, why Bhagwan is not giving me darshan? अबे यार पूरी दुनिया उसी का वही तो है और क्या special? They want specific darshan of God. They don't want to see that God is expressing through you, through everyone. They want special darshan because they have imagined in their mind God looks only like this. Imagine what a foolish pursuit it will be if a wave says, I want to see the ocean and I think he looks like Narayana, I think he looks like Ganesha, Lambodar, Pitambar, Fanivar Vandana. And ocean saying, यार इसको मैं कैसे करूँ? I am infinite in nature and this fellow is asking for a particular form. He has to crystallize himself. Like for Dhruva, he came. See? But it will be only temporary. It will not be permanent. We want permanent absorption into the divine. That permanent absorption is not possible outside. It is only possible when you recognize that permanency that you are seeking is your essential nature. That permanency that the Lord is, He is expressing in and through you at this moment also. And in this way, one should live performing actions without an eye on their fruit. So we saw that word, karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Our job is only to perform action, not seek the result. When your attention is on the result, then your performance suffers. You are not available to perform because you continue thinking, I have done so many japa, why has the God not given me darshan? I have done so much sadhana, why the Bhagwan has not given me darshan? Why he has not given me samadhi? Why he has not given me this experience or that experience? At least he can, I have done so much, I have done Kailash, I have done pujas, I have done abhisheks, I have done Rudra Home. At least thoda sa to dega yaar. Give me some experience. You are a beggar. He is waiting to give you everything of himself, any moment. And you want only one experience, which is going to come, stay and go away. How foolish can we be? So it requires, this is the war. Tato yuddhaya yujjasva. This is the war. Not falling for an experience. Maintaining that poise so that he is able to express unasked, uncalled, spontaneously through you forever and ever and ever. And that is happening. The ocean is expressing through wave 100% all the time, but wave doesn't know. It wants one experience, like we want one experience. Get out of that. Even as an exorcist is not possessed by a ghost, so a right-minded and selfless person is not affected by external conditions. So, when you do samay kritva, when you stand in the middle, all the shortcomings of the mind, the phobias, the fears, the shortcomings, likes and dislikes, all of them leave the mind in toto. Just like they leave the mind in toto when you go to sleep. Nothing disturbs you. Dream, you may have disturbance. But when you are in deep sleep, for whatever period of time every night, you are totally free of everything. That's why you get rejuvenated. Exactly the same way. What does this mean? So a right-minded and selfless person is not affected. What is a right-minded person? Who does not come to his own conclusions. Who does not analyze according to his whim and fancy. Then how does he analyze? According to the scriptures. What does he conclude? As given in the scriptures. Our go-to place is scriptures. Not because I'm going to find my truth. I'm going to find my understanding of the Bhagavad Gita. I'm going to understand my world is different, your world is different. You will never understand what I am experiencing in my life. And what do scriptures say? Everyone's life is same. Everyone imagines that theirs is more dramatic or more exciting or more painful or whatever. You don't know what I have gone through. He says, you know, if someone says, I had an accident, it was such a horrible, the other one will not stop. He'll say, Tera aisa hua tha. You don't know what I went through. Immediately they will do a comparison. If 3-4 people are there, each one will give their own. Thinking, because each one is thinking their experience was the worst experience. What is the principle? Everyone is experiencing the same accident in different ways. Because accident is just the outside. It's what you are feeling out here. So in this way, this right-mindedness is not affected by merit nor by sin. What is the right-mindedness? What is the right-mindedness here? Which is not affected by good deeds or bad deeds, which is not affected by merit or sin. When you are focused on the Ishvara, the Lord, that He is the power behind every action. He is the one who is giving the results. When your attention is undeviatingly on the Lord, His hand in everything, inside and outside, then merits and sin, people say this is meritorious or not meritorious. But for such a person, it does not matter. Jo thari raha hai, so mare raha hai. What the Lord says, so be it. See? Many years we used to think where the sun rises is the east and the gods must be facing that east, or gods should be placed in the east and the puja should be done this way. Abhi mere ko koi farak hi nahi padta. Because scriptures, yes, in Karma Kand it is given. But as you move further, the scriptures say, wherever that statue is not alive, you are alive. You are conscious. That statue is not conscious. Where you face, that is the east. Not where the statue faces. So where I face right now, your side. Where is the sun going to rise? Behind me. No, or maybe in front of me. It does not matter. Wherever I face. Because who gives for us? We live a product of this world. For us, the sun, because of the sun, the earth is functioning. But have you ever asked the question, because of whom the sun is functioning? Have you asked? Was the sun possible if you didn't have eyes? So your eyes are illuminating the sun. The sun is illuminating the earth. Who is more powerful? The one who is illuminating the earth is powerful, or the one who is illuminating the sun is powerful? Illuminating the sun. So where is east? Where is east? Wherever we are facing. So now that has become so deeply ingrained that it doesn't matter to me. जिसको जैसे करना है करते रहो. Continuing, just last line, he says This right-mindedness is not affected by merit nor by sin. It is subtle, constant, untainted by the three qualities. Even if a little of this right-mindedness is acquired through merit, it illumines the mind of a person and he loses all fear of worldly existence. What happens? The mind is divinized. See? Just like when you take a, how should I say? You take a mountain of paper and you light fire. Even just one point you light fire. What will happen?
It will consume the whole thing.
It will start spreading from paper to paper to paper to paper, and it will keep spreading till a critical heat is reached, isn't it? And then what will happen? Spontaneous combustion. The whole heap of that paper will boom. There will be a sudden blast and everything will catch fire straight away, isn't it? Exactly the same thing happens with our mind. You light, you start remembering that everything is happening by the divine will, and you keep at it, you reach a critical point where nothing is disturbing you to a large extent. Sometimes you may be getting disturbed, but you're continuing, you're maintaining that position, reminding yourself again and again, not succumbing to the outside forces or the likes, dislikes, etc., etc. And suddenly one day, boom, the whole mind gets divinized. In other words, Ishwarized. The Lord will not leave you then after that. Now it is His job to take you further. In such a mind, then the love for the scriptures, the love for realization, and acceptance that it cannot happen here and now at this moment. I cannot make it happen. As long as I want it and I want to make it happen, it will not happen. He will decide that this particular equipment, what all it needs to go through in order to come to that particular abidance, to that state. See? So when that spontaneous combustion takes place, it will not, every paper is not burnt into ashes straight away. It will take some time. Exactly the same way, when this spontaneous combustion takes place here, Ishwarization of your mind, then it takes some time. It may happen spontaneous by His will. It may happen slow. It may take some time. That is also His will. But there is no doubt left in you because you are not there. Now it is all Ishwaramaya. Like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, for him everything was Kali, 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 Kali. For Radha everything was Krishna, 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 Krishna. For the gopis everything was Krishna, 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 Krishna. See, all these Bhakta, so all these various saints all over India, they were great devotees, but they also knew the truth. But what has happened in their life? The Lord has taken over the mind. This must, here it says that such a person, it illumines the mind of a person. This illumination of the mind of the person, in yoga it is told that you see the light in the meditation, but here we will see that it is divinized, and in such a divinized mind, interest to know the scriptures, interest to be the self, that gets ignited. And a natural attraction towards the scriptures and self, it is inaugurated. You don't know where it is coming from. You cannot work it out, but it happens. You try to find out where in your life, when you started getting interested in Bhagavad Gita or scriptures. You have been doing puja for so many years. But when did that moment come that you got interested in this? It's a sudden thing. And in this way, such a person whose mind is divinized, Ishwarized, such a person, he loses all fear of worldly existence, because from Ishwara's point of view, he is Satchidanand Swarup. From Ishwara's point of view, the whole world is in him. He is in the whole world. And therefore, that person cannot have any fear towards the world, because he sees the world also nothing but an expression of that divine alone. With that, we go into the 41st verse in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just sit quietly for a moment. Are you all in a